Oh, my name is Lennart Kogol, and we're here together to practice some Tonglen, which literally means exchanging self for others. And it's basically a practical opportunity for us to extend whatever fearlessness and wisdom and compassion and warmth we have to those who are particularly suffering during this particular period, and then particularly, of course, what just happened in Nova Scotia, and taking away, so to speak, reducing their suffering with their pain that they're experiencing. So if you all long to do something, this is one thing we can do. And I'll give you a brief, guide you through the practice, and then say a few more things at the end of it. To begin this practice of Tonglen, it's helpful to just basically settle down and be here, be present in this, wherever you are, in this situation, in this room. So take a moment right now to just see where you're sitting, taking your seat, settle into your chair or cushion where you sit. And take a moment also to just very practically notice sort of the physical sensations that you might feel, the contact points between your body and the seat you're sitting on. Actually, the felt sense of how that feels, the weight of your body, the contact points, and notice the sort of solid, supportive quality of the earth, the ground that you're sitting on. That unconditionally, no matter how you are, who you are, it supports you just without any doing of your own. Ground. You can actually feel that. And from there, notice your upright body, natural uprightness, so that you can have a nice relaxed open chest and breathe. Relaxed but upright. And this whole practice, by the way, is not about trying to make sense of things or thinking about things, but it's just about doing and feeling and being honest with our direct experience that we have, our sensations, how we feel. Just connecting with who we are right now, through connecting with our seat, the ground, and then noticing our breathing happening naturally, again, without our doing, without the need for us to think about it. We naturally breathe. It might be shallow, deep, or light. No need to manipulate or change anything. Just notice your breathing happening. Perhaps you feel it in your stomach and your chest and your torso. You might also notice that some of the breath is actually leaving your mouth or nostrils, and when you breathe in air from outside. And just connecting with that physical reality and your whole body, extending your awareness into your whole body. You might notice some tension here or there, or even pain, discomfort perhaps. Just accept whatever it is without the need to alter or change anything right now. Just being honest with our physical reality and experience right now. Just being here. It's hard to give something away if you're not fully present. It's very difficult for us to extend ourselves to others. And just accept how your physical reality right now, how you experience it. And take some time with that. And you might also now extend You're noticing into your sense perceptions of feeling the clothes on your body or the temperature in the room that you're sitting in, the air, the light, perhaps the sounds, and just being here. And with that, also making some connection to your whole humanity, your reality. You feel something. We might feel sad. We might feel disturbed in some ways, or uncertain, or groundless, or just allow yourself for a moment to really accept your state of being, your entire state of being, and feeling it. You're feeling human beings. That's one of our where wisdom also and compassion is coming from, when we can actually allow ourselves to feel. It's very important, of course, at this very difficult times, and there's so much pain and suffering around us, because we're connected with everybody. We feel that's part of our humanity, that we are able to feel, and just accepting that, however we feel right now. You don't have to analyze anything or make sense of anything. Just allow yourself to experience direct experience and be with that. And then the next step of the practice is to breathe in. We breathe in the suffering of others or ourselves, and we extend out, we breathe out some sense of compassion, warmth perhaps, light or spaciousness, fearlessness to be with that, wisdom or lightness. And we breathe in the heaviness and the darkness of the pain that others experience, or that we ourselves experience. And so to begin with this practice, we just simply connect with those qualities of breathing out wide, light, spacious presence, compassionate fearlessness, and breathing in dark, heavy, sticky, tight, black, and transforming that and breathing out white, light, and light, fearlessness and compassion. Just on the medium of our naturally happening in and out breath, we allow ourselves to kind of take on and breathe in, not taking it on. Actually, we're not taking it on ourselves, we're transforming it, we're breathing it in and breathing out the best we have. Our strength, our fearless compassion that we also always have access to, naturally inherent, and an endless reservoir that we can extend to others. Breathing in black, breathing out white, breathing in heaviness and breathing out lightness, breathing in fear, breathing out fearlessness, but extending ourselves with others, exchanging ourselves for others in that way. And then the next step is actually connecting with a real emotion. We probably have a rich array of that, had a rich array of that in the last few hours and days. Feeling, accepting, owning our pain, breathing it in and breathing out, letting go, and spacious, fearless, light, compassion. And then including others, think maybe of something that particularly touched you, a person that violently and suddenly lost their lives, or their relatives that are in deep pain right now and suffering from the loss. We don't want them to experience, and we breathe it in and we breathe out the sense of letting go and light, space, fearless compassion. And actually connecting with whatever it is that touched you most over the last few days. Breathing that pain and suffering in, and your breath comes in, and breathing out, extending out that warmth, light, spacious compassion. And you can do that actually for as long as you like, and again and again, and for different people, specific people, or for the whole environment that we're experiencing right now. Perhaps that's a little more saturated with pain and suffering and sadness. Breathing all that in is tight and black, sticky, and breathing out, extending our spacious compassion and warmth and light. And when we conclude with that practice, we all again kind of touch in with just simply your reality of sitting here right now in that room, connecting with the solidness of the ground you're sitting on, feeling actually the physical sensations of that seat, your body on the chair, the solid ground, the natural breath happening, your body with all its physical sensations you might experience in your body, acknowledging and accepting and embracing that, and then extending your awareness beyond your body out, seeing the light in the room, feeling the air, the temperature, noticing the sounds around you. And then from there, go to your next activity. So it's very simple and practical, and as you do it, you might be able to touch more and accept more of your own feelings and emotions that you can maybe embrace, when you embrace a young child that doesn't know why it's upset, perhaps even, and you don't know, but you're embracing it and including yourself in that, because we are experiencing tremendous amount of pain and suffering by being connected with all the pain and suffering around us, and taking a moment during these hard times to actually allow ourselves to just experience it, not think about it, not analyze it, not change it, but just be with it, be compassionate with it, accepting it, and then extending out our fearlessness and spaciousness to the space around us and to others. It's a very practical and healthy thing we can do for ourselves and others. And it's very simple. But again, when you do it, you can use this video as a guidance, or from your memory, make sure you start taking a good seat, feeling the ground and the space and your own whole being, your whole humanity being there, and then exchanging yourself for others, taking in the suffering and extending out the pleasure and, or not pleasure, but comfort and wisdom and compassion and fearlessness. And then really making it real with your own emotions or with those emotions of people you know or you have experienced. And then always ending also with just coming back to some sense of being here present in this room that you're in, on this seat, feeling the ground under you, this, your whole being, and then the space around you. Enjoy, and we'll work with it together.